Hey, 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 beautiful heart. What's vibing today? Dr. Danae here to do today's energy reading. We've got the new moon going on. So, and it's a new moon in Pisces. As I was getting ready to turn the camera on, shuffling the decks, this card came flying out. And this is it's number 12, Surrendered Perspective. And this is perfect for this energy. Absolutely. And I'll get into that in just a minute. This is Mr. Kumara that I told you guys about yesterday, last week. Here he is. He's tripping out on all the lights and everything. This is his lizard debut. But he was chilling until I started shuffling the cards, and then he wanted to get all up in the business, huh, buddy? Come here. All right, so yes, that's Mr. Yeeter. Yeeted himself out of the top, I call it the holding pen, where he was at, and this is what he did. He jumped right on me, except ran up and snuggled on my neck. Okay, anyhow. All right, Mr. Kumara, behave. He could get a bit spicy. So, number 12, surrendered perspective. This is all about this energy right now. I mean, yes, this is normally the hangman in traditional decks, which is a Piscean card. Here we are, new moon. We've got 5 planets in Pisces right now. Pisces is the last zodiac sign of the chart or of the year. March 19th starts Aries season, completely different energy, fire. So, yeah, guys, we're feeling that change. And I've been talking about this for a few weeks now, but how we're sensing, we know change is coming. We may not be physically seeing it in our 3D or day-to-day experiences like we would like to. But guys, this is transmuting energy. This is alchemy. This is metamorphosis. This is, transition. This is what we are going through. And it's going to call for a completely different perspective. Hold on. If I put my hair down, there we go. He may stay there versus jumping off me and going for a run. Anyhow, all of the different intense experiences you had this past week. I know, you can't tell me you didn't have them. You cannot tell me the energy was not intense this week and your buttons weren't pushed. I mean, you can. I'm just not sure I'm going to believe you. So, anyways, but it's happening for us. It's not happening to us. And again, it's so we can transmute. It's a choice. Do we want to believe and speak the old words, the old energy, that that's what's going on? Or do we not? Do we want to believe in the positive? Um, it's a choice. And your words are important. Your words matter. Your reality is created by your words, not by somebody else's, but it's your words. And a lot of us have had just this habit of just speaking, not even mindless chatter, mindless conversation. Hold on, guys. He is like hanging off my hair. Buddy, come here. Okay, there we go. Mindless chatter. Just have you ever found yourself just agreeing with somebody, just have the conversation going, and then you're like, after, I didn't really think that, I didn't really feel that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just words coming out of our mouth carelessly. Start being aware, pay attention, especially under this really intuitive energy. Sorry, guys, I've got a piece of hair in my eye. Your intuition is spot on. This is not the time to doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the signs that you are seeing. And when situations happen and it feels or you get triggered and all the old energy comes up, what are you doing? Know that that is really an opportunity. It's a test. Are you going to give into the old ways? Say the old words, feel the old feelings, because yes, 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 those are your responsibility and you can change them. I'm not saying it's easy, but the more you do it, the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. All right. So then we've got the Eight of Somatics, which is the Eight of Pentacles, and that's in reverse. Something isn't working. And here's the thing, it's not meant to be working right now. You are in this process of changing, transmuting, but you're holding on to old patterns, old people, old beliefs, whatever that is. And that's keeping you, it's keeping you from being in the flow. You're not working with the energy appropriately. You're resisting it. You stay over there, okay? Don't go yeeting yourself. So ask yourself, what are you resisting? What are you afraid of? The Two of Healers, intuition. And this is in reverse, see? Remember I just said, this is the time that you can trust your intuition. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. Flow with it. But see, that's this energy. You're doubting it. This is in reverse. So yeah, guys, under this energy, so here's a little mindful practice to do, and again, my readings are timeless. So it doesn't matter that I'm recording this on the new moon and maybe you don't see it for 3-4 days, whatever, weeks, months, years. It doesn't matter. You are where you're supposed to be at in your timeline. Everybody is on their own timeline, and that is okay. So when you come across this video and it resonates, that's when it's time for you. So again, get in where you fit in. This may have already even happened, or you're in the process of this. If not, it's coming. So what is it? This is that change. Let change in. You have been doing so much work on yourself. Guess what? Your purpose isn't to be healing 24/7. At some point, the needle moves. Your karmic debt has been paid. Now, again, not all of you are on the same timeline. There's some of you that are just coming across this. You're new to the awakening. You're new to shadow work, all of that. And that's perfectly fine. There will be something in this and in this energy for you. That's the thing. The universe and energy always meets us where we are at. Everything is energy. And the energy that you feel and you put out, that's the energy you're going to get back. So that's why, again, it's all about alignment. And we are moving into a new timeline. Remember how I was saying Pisces is the last zodiac sign? Aries is the first. We are about to have on March 19th, it starts Aries season. It starts the new astrological calendar. It's a new astrological new year. This is the energy that affects the planet. It affects everything. So, yeah, we are about to step into this new energy. That's what you're feeling. You're sensing it. So, if you find yourself more in doubt and fear, this energy is here to say, hey, snap out of it. Wake up. You have a choice. You don't have to keep reliving these patterns. These situations or experiences are only happening like past experiences, and it will only be that way if that's how you qualify it, if that's what you're thinking it is, if that's how you're seeing it, and if that's what you're speaking it. Be very, very careful of your words. I just kicked off today in class consciousness communication, consciousness linguistics, consciousness language, that the universal laws, learning how to work with them. Our words create, okay? That's only one part of the equation. That's what starts the creation into, that's what starts it. The feelings are what activates it. So idle thoughts, that's not going to create anything. But what you put your attention on, what you're thinking about, and how you're perceiving it, that's what's going to play out. That's how you, as an I am creator being, creates. We create with words. And guys, make no mistake about it. Spoken words carry a vibration and an energy. Spoken words carry a different energy than words that are spelled out. So if you're struggling with your language, with your words, if you find yourself saying old words, limiting beliefs, or the old way of talking down to yourself, if your words are not loving and compassionate towards yourself and uplifting, it's old energy. It's not going to feel right, because that's not where you're at anymore. So this is your turn to really discipline yourself. Make that choice to see it from a different perspective. Always look for the positive, the highest good. And the past will only repeat itself if you qualify it and you speak about it and you say that. Because universal laws do not decipher, they do not judge. It is not going to work by you saying, universe, I don't want this, I don't want that, expecting the universe to then give you something. Excuse me. Hold on. Hey guys. All right, let me bring you up to speed really quick. Because I don't know, I don't think I was recording. I thought I was recording. I was in the flow. The energy of this reading is amazing. So I don't want to stop and try to pull up, see if I was recording, whatever. I don't want to do any of that. I'd rather just hit play again and go, so I could stay in the flow with this. But yeah, so I did have Lord Dragon Kumara up here with me for his debut on camera, so you guys can all meet him. And he was doing great. And then all of a sudden, as the energy kicked up, he turned, he looked at me and took off. Like, woohoo, I'm out of here. He was off to go explore. So I had to get him and put him back in his mansion before anything happened. So anyways, all right. So another day with that. Want to get right back into this reading. I was not almost done, but at least halfway through. But this energy is amazing. So what I was saying is, yes, I'm recording this on the new moon. So this new moon, we've got 5 planets in Pisces, heightened intuition, heightened awareness. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and Aries is the beginning. So we also have the astrological calendar year, so to speak, coming to an end. March 19th kicks off our new astrological year. And you guys, we've been getting just a little energetic sample and taste of what this is going to be like. Make no mistake about it. It's going to be a wild ride. Best advice, stay out of any doubt and fear. Just be prepared. Just stay tuned in to your intuition, your I am presence, into the energy. Get into some sort of community that you trust, that you now resonate with your beliefs. Yes, I'm speaking spiritually. Because we haven't seen anything yet, but we are in this phase where we are transmuting energy, we're alchemizing it, we are undergoing ourselves major transformations. And I know some of you are like, oh my God, again, Danae? I feel like every year it's been some sort of transformation. And you're right, it has. But there's a reason behind all of that. But anyways, so with that being said, and it being, like I said, Pisces season, 5 signs in Pisces, 5 planets in Pisces. This past week, the energy has been intense. Lessons have been abound. And lessons, triggers, whatever word you want to attribute that to, for me, that's letting us know, hey, this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity and a choice, an opportunity to choose a different thought, choose a different feeling, choose a different perspective. You guys know that's what the readings have been talking about, right? Like up in your face, like that octopus on your face. Hey. So here we are. The first card out is 12. This one is surrendered perspective. In general or regular tarot, this is the Hanged Man, Piscean card. This is talking about surrendering your old beliefs, your old perspective, on purpose, choosing, conscious choice to see things differently, to not come from the old place, the old energy, the old experiences. It really truly boils down to, aren't you done with these old experiences? Aren't you done with doubt and fear? Aren't you done feeling left out, feeling less than? All of that. No, it's not other people doing it to you. They are being used by the universe as an opportunity for you to say, you know what? I'm not going to project stuff out anymore. I'm going to go within. And I'm going to say, okay, wait a minute. What is this triggering? What is this bringing up in me? I don't want to subscribe to it anymore. So that's what we're starting out with. Yes, there's been a lot of resistance. Many of you have felt that, and it really kicked up this past week. We're either in, so energy, yes, we've been living in a duality, matrix, hologram, whatever word you want to use. But you want to be in flow. You cannot be in resistance and flow at the same time. You can't. You may think you can. You can gaslight yourself into believing you can. But honey, what's really happening is you're a boat that was going with the flow. Then all of a sudden, some sort of resistance came up. Wind got windy. That didn't. Anyways, wind kicks up, storm comes in. Things look a certain way. There's clouds you can't really see. What do? Turn the engine off, drop anchor. Now you're in resistance. This is the metaphor I've been using all week. You are no longer going with the flow. You're sitting there. You're resisting the flow of the water. So all of those experiences, which, don't get me wrong, I mean, you've been having them, they've really kicked up since January 1st. Each week it seems to be more intense or more of the same, um, maybe through different people, what have you. You get to choose. You get that choice to say, you know what? That was my experience before, but you know what? No, I'm not that. I don't believe that anymore. Whatever is going on, I'm just going to step back. I'm not going to qualify it. I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to label it. And I am not going to talk against it. I'm going to try to stay neutral and just watch this play out. That's what you've been led up to this point. Many of you have been in resistance, have not been wanting to work with the energy the way that you need to work with it. Instead, these opportunities come up and immediately old triggers, old energy, old way of thinking, saying the same thing, or yes, I know this, and this, but this has been my, stop with the buts. Stop bringing that into today. That's all resistance. And honestly, no sugarcoating here. You're qualifying that, you know what? I don't want better. I want more of the same old, but this is what always happens. This is where my feelings are. This is what I expect. Guess what? You're going to get it. You're going to get what you expect. You're not going to get what you don't want. You can't go to the universe and say, I don't want this. I don't want this. Don't send me this. Because guess what? The universe doesn't decipher. It goes to work in your favor, and it will get exactly what you don't want, something of that energy and greater, and bring it to you, because the universe loves to show up and show off. It doesn't qualify the energy. You do. Not your boyfriend, not your spouse, not your parents, not your kids, not your pastor, whatever. You qualify it. Your experience, your world is created by your words and your feelings. So idle words aren't creating anything. I'm not going to go into all of that right now. But your feelings are what magnetizes more of that to you. Everything is energy. So the energy that you're in, words are energy. Words are spells. Words are how you create experiences. You don't like what your experiences have been? Stop talking about them. Stop using the same words. Only speak about what you want. I know it's not always easy. It's a process, but you guys have been with me for a while. You already know. You're there. This is Healer's Intuition, but it's in reverse. Again, this twos are about choices. You're choosing to stir up that old energy or focus on that old energy, because any attention to it is going to keep it active. Why am I saying it's a choice? And you're sitting there going, but Danae, it's so hard. Stop with the buts. It's only going to be hard the more you keep qualifying it as hard. The more traction, more practice you get at doing this, the further away from the old you move. And that's the process. All of this energy, all of these experiences that have been going on, they are pushing you to make a different choice. The universe really is showing up for you. And it wants to show off. It wants to give you your heart's desires. Stop getting in your own way. Doubts, fears, judgment, and any type of words that qualify old energy, excuses, limitations, you're going to get all that much faster. To make the choice to choose positive thinking, that, you know what, even saying, hey, this looks like a shit show right now, but you know what? Everything is always working out for my highest good. So I don't know how it's going to work out. Universe, do your thing. and then go on record for what you want. Do not follow that up with, I don't want this. Stop with your I don't. Stop with your buts. Unless you want more of those experiences. The only reason you're still having them is because that's how you're seeing it. This is talking about changing your perspective. Yeah, all of this is moving you to this next phase. You have been, just like we all have and the planet has, we are in a transformational energy, a transformational phase. We are alchemizing energy. We are changing. We are evolving. This one right here is 17, Starlight of Hope. Star. Yeah. This is a massive healing card as well. But for me, this is you're making that choice to see the positive, to be happy on purpose, to believe without a doubt. Again, no doubts that, you know what? It may be a shit show right now, but that's not where my attention is. That's just the old energy acting up, wanting my attention, wanting me to get afraid, wanting me to go into doubt. Nope, I don't have time for that. Look at how pretty that light is. Oh, look at all that over there. Exactly. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be feeling into what you want to be experiencing. Number 3, Sovereign's Nurturer. The Empress. This is an absolute Taurian card. There's a lot of Taurus energy going on right now. I know, we're still in Pisces, don't come for me, but there is still a lot of Taurian energy right now. And nurturing your inner child, nurturing yourself, speaking compassionately, kindly, lovingly, supportively. Use your affirmations to support your feelings. This is a time, especially with this new moon energy that we're under for the next 72 hours. And guys, do not get hung up on the date or any of that. My readings are timeless. It doesn't matter that I'm recording this on the new moon and I'm speaking about 72 hours from today. Doesn't matter. Whenever you see this and it resonates, it's for you. So you take that time frame as, okay, you're seeing it now, 72-hour window. Okay? Don't get caught up in semantics and miss the lesson, miss the blessing, miss the word that's for you. We are so good at gaslighting ourselves, stealing our own blessings and putting up walls saying, nope, yes, I want this. And then it's trying to get to you and whoop, there goes a wall. Oh, no, don't give it to me. But, and then what are you doing behind the wall? Justifying why you shouldn't have that because somebody's going to hurt you. They're this, that, and the other, whatever. Just stop. So this energy is this 4 of Thoughts energy. This is all about going within. So today and over the next 72 hours, practice turning off all distractions, okay? However that looks for you. Taking a deep breath, hold it for 4 to 5 counts, then release it. As you release that, feel into yourself. How do you feel? What's your energy like? Feel you. And then hold that. No need to rush. Thoughts come up, just let them pass. The point is just being. This isn't a time for you to be doing. This is a time for you to be being, connecting with yourself, focusing on your desires, what you want your life to be, what you want to experience. Feel into that. Start moving from a place of intention. Something I started teaching on this morning, conscious language. Conscious language, conscious linguistics, conscious communication. That's very intentional. It's coming from consciousness. not human consciousness, 5D Christ consciousness, where it's loving, supportive, compassionate, affirming, peace, joy, coming from a very balanced, loving place. That's what this change is about. That's what this transformation is about. That's what this world is experiencing. Yeah. You guys know I've been talking about 2024, and as we move through summer and fall, guys, buckle up, buttercups. It's going to be a wild show. I don't say it to get anybody into fear. I say it so you're prepared. This is about being prepared, knowing what's coming, being prepared for it so that when it does come, you're not there like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. I'm not prepared. What do I do? What do I do? That was a choice. If you heard it, but you didn't prepare, that was a choice. That's okay. There's no right or wrong, but do not beat yourself up about it. That's what I'm talking about. Making sure you are not beating yourself up. You are being very compassionate and loving. And if for some of you that's harder, or that, you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do that? Yes, you absolutely can. Just do it for the next 72 hours. Just make that your focus. Be very intentional on your words. If you have a habit of saying certain words that you already know are low vibrational, not supportive of you, and they hold you back, I know you know, then try not to speak them out. If you feel yourself about to say it, try to stop and at least spell it out. Spelling out the word is a different vibration than the word itself. And a lot of words that we use that are habitual are tied to past experiences. They're weighted down with that energy. That's what you want to get away from. Okay? That's the name of the game. Because, guys, where we're going, it's abundant. Health, wealth, yes, prosperity, love, joy, peace, not just for you. You have to do it first in your life, but then that light and that energy is going to radiate out. That butterfly effect is real. That's how you start to affect your family, your friends, your community, and so on and so forth. The more we raise our vibration, we raise the vibration of the consciousness and then the planet. That is going to help things that are about to occur in this near future and in this year not be so intense or traumatic as it should have been. But the more of us that are doing this and holding the light and coming from love and changing, first, the change starts with you. You can't affect change if you haven't done it yourself. Oh yeah, you could fake it. You can fake it for quite a while, but guess what? This energy, it's going to be so hard for you to fake it in this new astrological year. You got a few days left. Get over it, get it out of your system, because 2024 is calling for authenticity. What isn't authentic is going to come out into the light, is going to be exposed. Do not put your attention out on the world and what's going on. Before you know it, if you do, you get sucked into that, and then there's that energy gets on you. And for those of you on the awakening path, I can't imagine anybody not on the awakening path listening to me and understanding it, but if that's you, hey, props to you. But anyways, that's the purpose of this awakening path, is for us to drop those limiting beliefs. Everything that we had learned, that we learned survival, we learned matrix. That was the counterfeit. That's a hologram to the truth. The awakening journey is back to oneness, back to truth, knowing you are an I am creator being. There is only one race. Guys, no coincidence there's race wars going on out in the Matrix. Yeah, distractions, getting people to focus on stuff that isn't truth. Yes, that's the experience, but the truth is we're one race. We are the I am creator race. We have different ethnicities, we have different cultures. That should all be celebrated, not judged, not nobody should be penalized, attacked, made to feel less than because of how they look, their yeah, even their beliefs, but their culture, their ethnicity, their heritage. No, that should all be celebrated. But to get to that point, to get back to that oneness and the truth of all of that, we have to go through this time. All of this has to be exposed. We're going to start to see the roots of where all of this ugliness, evilness, whatever you want to call it, is coming from. Many people are going to be shocked. Again, if you've been with me for a while or you resonate with my message and my teachings, then it doesn't shock you. You already know what time it is. You know what's going on. Yeah, it's almost go time. So it's time for us to pull in more light, to hold that light and send that light and love out. Love is what is going to change the energy and change the world. That's what the world needs. That's what has been missing all these millennium. So, all right, guys, I hope that helped. Just know that this energy, we're moving through it. Use it to your advantage. Challenge yourself. Watch your words, watch your feelings, and make a different choice, one that's supportive of you. You don't need outside validation. You need your validation. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.